Section 6.5, Military Operations Areas, MOAs. What is an MOA? Here is the official FAA definition. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's look at a diagram instead. So this is your MOA. Let me draw that out so you can see it better. So here it's this tight magenta, teeth marks here, right? So you got two of them here. You got the Pine Hills East MOA, the Pine Hills East MOA over here, Camden Ridge MOA, Camden Ridge MOA here, Pine Hills West MOA. So these are your military operations area. There are military operations going on. There may be a base in here somewhere, and they may be flying planes or shooting missiles or doing whatever they do in order to train, probably. And so you need to be aware of that, right? So now technically it would seem to me like you would need to get permission, but you don't. It's a warning only. They're saying, yeah, you can fly your drone there, but weird things might be going on. And if it were me, I would be prepared to answer to the military. I'd have all my ducks in a row. I'd have all my documentation, because if some guy comes up in a Humvee and says, hey, what are you doing? I want to have good answers, right? Makes sense, right? It's just kind of common sense. So yeah, so military operations area is a warning only. This one's a little counterintuitive. You would think that perhaps wouldn't need to be, but it is. So here's a sample question: what action should a remote pilot take when operating in a MOA? A, obtain authorization from the controlling agency prior to operating in the MOA. That seems right? That makes, oh yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense. B, exercise extreme caution when military activity is being conducted. Well, that would seem true as well, but it's a question of, at this point, do you have to get authorization or not? Or C, fly only along military training routes, MTRs. We're going to talk about those in the next section. This is one that, isn't, you don't pick the one that's the most restrictive. You have to know that military operation areas do not require permission. You don't have to ask, right? So the answer here is B, all right? So try to keep that one in mind, because it may not be intuitive to you when you take the test. Up next, military training routes, MTRs.